CBS 2's Jim Williams reports live from the Layton Criminal Court building at 26th in California. And Jim, the first African-American juror was picked today.
Erica, she was selected over the objection of Jason Van Dyke's attorneys, who did not like the way the woman described the video showing the killing of Laquan McDonald. On the second day of jury selection in Jason Van Dyke's trial, the first African-American juror was picked. Race is at the heart of this case. Van Dyke, the white officer, killed a black teenager, Laquan McDonald, an example, black activists say, of racism in the Chicago Police Department. The black juror, a woman, appears to be in her 50s, a Federal Express driver who said of the dash cam video showing the 2014 shooting, "I thought it was horrific to see on television. I couldn't see if he was guilty, but I had an opinion about how many times the shots went off. That was a lot of shots." Van Dyke's attorneys wanted the woman barred from the jury, pointing to her description of the video as horrific. Prosecutors accused the officer's lawyers of trying to keep people off the jury because of their race. In addition to a revolving panel of 3 journalists witnessing the judge and attorneys questioning potential jurors, 3 members of the public are allowed in as well. CBS 2 legal analyst Irv Miller.
Because the public does have a limited constitutional right to be present in a courtroom, based primarily on the First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of press.
Van Dyke's attorneys took issue with the inclusion of activist William Calloway, filing a motion saying Calloway is calling on people to riot if Van Dyke is acquitted.
Every time something is done that deprives Van Dyke of a fair trial in the eyes of his lawyer, they're going to file a motion.
Calloway denies a call for violence.
Yeah, I've never said, and nobody in our coalition has ever said anything pertaining to inciting a riot, promoting a riot, and we would never ever say anything like that.
So now we are at 9 jurors. Before the 12th juror is sworn in, Van Dyke's attorneys will decide whether or not they want a jury trial or a bench trial, and they will, of course, continue to argue that the trial should be moved out of Cook County altogether. Live from the Criminal Courts building, Jim Williams, CBS 2 News. Erica?
Okay, thank you, Jim.